Hi guys, Katarina here with Style Jaunt, and I'm really excited because on today's episode of Style Jaunt TV, we are in Croatia, which is a place that is very near and dear to my heart. Most people, when they think about Croatia, think about vacationing along the beautiful coast or on one of its islands, but we're here today in Zagreb, which is Croatia's capital, known for its storied history and bustling city center. Here are just a few of the things that I think make Zagreb so special. Zagreb is busy and cosmopolitan, a city characterized by its historic architecture, welcoming parks, and laid-back cafe culture. We'll start our tour of Zagreb at King Tomislav Square, which you'll spot just outside of the city's main railway station, and end up here, Zagreb's famous cathedral. This is a good place to start because it's symbolic of the beginning of Croatia. Tomislav was Croatia's first king, the man who united the country. King Tomislav Square also is a part of Zagreb's Green Horseshoe, a series of 8 parks and open spaces, which actually starts just north of here, in Zrinjevac Park, where locals go to lunch, cuddle, and lounge. So I guess Croatians must have a thing for guys on horses, because besides King Tomislav, Zagreb's most popular statue is the one of Josip Ban Jelačić. Ban Jelačić Square, named after the man who abolished serfdom in Croatia, has been Zagreb's commercial heart since 1641. The statue here is part memorial, part meeting place. When Zagreb locals meet friends for a day out in Old Town, they use the horse's tail as an easy gathering spot. From here, getting to Zagreb's historic upper town is easy. Sure, you could just take one of the streets behind the square right on up to Kaptol, but that's not quite as fun as this guy. Zagreb's cute, boxy blue funicular. Built in 1890 and originally powered by steam, these cable cars will take you the 200-something feet to Upper Town for the equivalent of 70 American cents. There are stairs that lead up the same path, so it's not a necessary ride, but it is a fun one. Okay, we've made it to Zagreb's Upper Town, a small spot, but there's a lot to see. Sveti Marko, or the Church of St. Mark, is the district's main attraction, with its roof tiles that represent Croatian coats of arms. Continue past St. Mark's and you'll get to the 17th century stone gate, one of Zagreb's most storied spots and the only original town gate to have survived a massive fire in 1731. Because of this, and a painting of the Virgin Mary that also survived the fire, the stone gate has become a place of religious reflection and prayer, so please remember this as you're passing through. Now it's on to a street that's easier to navigate than pronounce. Kalčićeva, what the locals have mercifully shortened to Kalče, is one of the best places to eat and drink in Zagreb. In the 18th century, Kalče was full of textile workshops, but before that it was nothing more than a creek that separated the church-controlled Kaptol district from the more secular Gradec. Speaking of Kaptol, let's make our way up. From Kalče, a street called Skalinska will take you on your way to the ancient district, where you'll want to make your first stop at Dolac Market. Zagreb's open-air food market started in the early 20th century. Produce, meat, fish, and even handmade toys, there's plenty to browse and buy here. Potatoes from Lika, lavender from the coast, fresh berries from Gorski Kotar. It's the very best of Croatia. Shop or just sit and watch the locals. Dolac is one of my absolute favorite things about Zagreb. And of course, one of Zagreb's most defining landmarks is just around the corner. The cathedral, where construction started in 1094 and locals joke pretty much hasn't stopped since. Its twin soaring spires are icons in Zagreb's skyline, seen throughout the city. Even by, remember where? That's right, the King Tomislav statue. And just like that, we've come full circle on our very brief tour of Zagreb, a must-visit on your next trip to Croatia. To learn more about Zagreb, you can check out my blog at stylejaunt.blogspot.com.